Hey friends, Allison here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the last day of the 12 days of Christmas with Kathy Feigl. Be sure to head over to her channel after you have seen my video and get in on the giveaway that she is hosting over there on her channel. And also check out everybody else that has played along as well. There is a lot of Christmas inspiration out there and these ladies are super talented and they'd love to see you. Everybody that's participating will be linked in the description box down below, so you have the easiest way possible to get to everybody's channels. I am playing once again with Simple Stories. This collection that I'm playing with is Jingle All the Way. It's an older collection. I think it was one of last year's Christmas collections, and I thought it would really coordinate well with the story that I wanted to share today. The story that I'm sharing is all about Christmas oranges, mandarin oranges. They are a staple in our house every Christmas. But this year, unfortunately, at least in my area, it is incredibly hard to get them and not a lot of people have them. I've been seeing people asking if anybody has them or has seen them. But for me, I've managed to find them twice in my grocery shopping trips over the last month. And so I currently have a box. I gave a box to my friend because she was even asking. And it's tough times this year with COVID and everything that's going on. So I wanted to share this story just about how we are seeing shipping delays and frustrations globally. So I began with trimming down some of the pattern paper from the collection to 6x8. I used other papers from the collection to create a pocket. My plan is to print my picture, which is 5x7 inches, and actually cut it into a tag shape. On the back side of the tag is going to be my journaling, and then it's the front side. And then on the back side of that will be my photo. You can see the photo to the left-hand side of the screen right now. I cut up one of the cut-apart sheets and cut a tag off of it. It has some holly on it, and I took a sticker from the sticker sheet that says Holiday Cheer. Christmas without oranges is a no-go. So I thought Holiday Cheer was appropriate for a title for this type of theme. I die cut a bunch of oranges with my Cricut. I die cut some holly as well. Right now I am just marking the edges of the holly because I feel like it really blends into that background pattern paper. That was actually something I was concerned about before I even cut into it, and I was hoping that it would stand out enough on its own combined with that paper. In the end, I felt like it really didn't. It doesn't look bad on screen, and in real life, it doesn't look bad either, but in the moment, it felt pretty, felt like it faded too much into the background. So I used a black pen to trace or outline the edges just to give it a bit of a shadow. I also toyed with whether or not I actually wanted to use it in the end. But I will eventually. You'll see that later on in the video. Now, I want to talk about the tag for a minute. I figured out how to use the write and cut function on my Cricut. It's so easy, way easier than it sounds. I am thinking about creating a tutorial to show you how I created this particular tag. If you're interested, drop me a comment below. And I will figure out how to get that done. So I used the draw function to draw the holly at the top of the tag. I also got smart and made my Cricut work for me. And I wrote my journaling directly onto the journaling card. So all the words that you see at the bottom is actually my journaling, and it wrote out on my Cricut. So smart, right? I love it. I used a black pen. It looks so amazing. And the plan was after the holly was drawn, I was going to either watercolor it or color it in with my Spectrum Noir markers. In the end, I decided to use the Spectrum Noir markers And I pulled out my clear shimmer brush from Close to My Heart and colored that in as well. All the holly on this page is actually going to be treated with a little bit of bling. So you'll see that as the video unfolds. But seriously, you guys, I am so proud of myself for creating this tag and making it work for me the way that I wanted to have it done. Because I was going to type my journaling on the computer first, like I've been doing up to today in this series. But on a stroke of genius, I was like, what if? And it totally worked out. So I'll definitely be doing this again at some point in the future. So here are some more oranges. They cut in multiple layers again. So off camera, I glued all the oranges together and then just recorded adhering them to the layout as I went. So there's some oranges on the back. There's going to be some oranges here on top of the photo. My plan is also to add a phrase sticker over top of the oranges on this side of the tag, and then to fill that gap at the top of the journaling, on top of the tag on the front side, the opposite side, I'm going to add another phrase sticker as well. Those are going to come from Tim Holtz, but you'll see that in a few minutes. I had also planned on using one of these acrylic shapes from my stash. I mentioned in another video that you are able to color them in with your alcohol markers, should you want to. I decided to do that on this little acrylic heart here. I only colored the facing portion of the heart. In retrospect, I should have colored the sides as well, just to hide as much of the white as I could. I didn't. There's no rules, so I wasn't breaking any rules. I didn't have to do it, so I decided not to, but I probably should have, just to make it feel a little bit more complete. I wanted to add a little bit of red to the photo because there's red everywhere else in this layout except on the photo. So to make everything feel cohesive and like it belongs together, I added just a touch of red as well. So here is where I decided to just plunge ahead and add the holly to the top of this page. Of course, I am adding some more shimmer brush as well. The clear shimmer brush from Close to My Heart is one of my all-time favorite tools in my stash. I reach for it time and time again. And like, I have a lot of the colors that Close to My Heart offers for shimmer brushes, but this is the one that I reach for over all the others. It's perfect. And quite honestly, I don't need the other ones, but I have them just in case I want to use them. Yeah. So if you're looking for a good shimmer brush, consider Close to My Heart. I will link them down in the description box as well. Oh my goodness. I'll link them down below so that you can find them. There we go. Of course, I needed to add some ribbon to the tag as well. So I pulled out this ribbon, which also is from Close to My Heart, and tied it around the circle. Once that's done, I will place my tag. Oh, I was going to place my tag back in the pocket, but cut that out and just decided to skip to the phrase stickers. I had toyed with using some of the phrase stickers from the Jingle All the Way collection, but I didn't find that any of the phrases really worked with the story that I told. So skip that and turn to Tim Holtz, which worked anyways because there are the base of these pattern papers is cream colored anyways. So the neutral tones in this particular phrase sticker pack was perfect for this layout. There you are, my friends. That is it for me today. I hope this layout inspired you. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey here. I hope you find something inspiring, something that you'd like to try. And if you'd like to see more Cricut projects like I shared with you today, definitely stick around because I got lots of that. Feel free to stick around till the end of the close-ups, and I will be back again tomorrow with more December Daily inspiration. Bye, friends.